Hello everyone, I'm Daniel Sparkman in for Claire Huddleston tonight. Thank you for joining us. Football Fridays officially start next Friday, but some high school teams got a little preview tonight with preseason games. Holt High School hosted Sipsey Valley for their jamboree. Hundreds of football fans filled the stadium to cheer on their favorite team. The town of Holt was demolished by the April tornado, leaving many residents homeless. One resident says it feels good to have the smell of fresh cut grass back on Friday nights.
I feel great, to see the young kids, especially ones who lost homes, lost family members, come back with a positive attitude and come back out here to try to do something and, positive for the community and for the fans.
Remember, Alabama's home team is the place for all your high school football action and Tide action. Gary Harris and the WVUA sports team will bring you all the highlights from West Alabama's biggest games starting next Friday, August 26th at 10:35. That's immediately following the news at 10. A weekend full of music is underway at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. Right now, the My Morning Jacket concert is in full swing. Band members decided to make this concert a benefit for the April 27th tornado survivors. Earlier today, crews were setting up lights and checking the sound system, and they'll do it all over again tomorrow when Steely Dan rocks the stage. Tuscaloosa Amphitheater has more exciting concerts scheduled for the fall. A week from today, tickets go on sale for Leonard Skinner and ZZ Top. In 2 weeks from today, the country band Alabama will be performing, and in 3 weeks, a Prairie Home Companion summer concert tour stops in Tuscaloosa. And finishing out the concerts in September is Widespread Panic on September 30th. More great happenings this weekend in the Druid City. Tuscaloosa's annual talent search is tomorrow night at the Bama Theater in downtown. Tuscaloosa City Councilman Kip Tyner will host the 25th annual show, and this year the proceeds will benefit Eagles Wings. Tickets are $15 in advance, $20 at the door. The contestants will perform in front of talent scouts for a chance to be discovered. The show gets started at 6 p.m. For more information, you can call 205-345-5484. You can find out more about Eagles Wings at their website, eagleswingsoftuscaloosa.org. A tractor-trailer crash on Interstate 2059 had traffic backed up on the northbound side this afternoon. Alabama State Troopers tell WVUA it happened just before 4 o'clock on Interstate 2059 at the 81-mile marker in the northbound lanes. According to officials, a tractor-trailer collided with a pickup truck. The fuel tank on the tractor-trailer was ruptured and diesel fuel spilled onto the interstate. EMS Chief Travis Parker with Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue tells WVUA the hazmat team was called in to clean up the spill. One person was taken to the hospital. Tonight in your home team Crime Watch, Friday and Saturday are always big nights for movie theaters, but after a gang shooting on Saturday in the parking lot of the Cobb Theater here in Tuscaloosa, many people were worried it wouldn't be safe to go see a movie. After that incident, Tuscaloosa police said they were going to beef up security, and they have followed through. We went by there tonight, and there were several police cars keeping an eye on the entrances to the parking lot. Police officers were also seen walking around the area to make sure it would be a safe night. WVUA spoke with one moviegoer who was surprised to see so many officers, but after learning of the shooting, she was glad they were there.
I didn't really know what was going on, and at first I was kind of frightened because all the police around, but the people at the theater were telling me about the shooting that happened on Saturday, and I feel a lot better knowing that there's this many officers out here keeping us safe.
Cobb Theaters will keep the extra security for a while so their customers know they are safe. WVUA is covering Bibb County tonight, where a man accused of gunning down his boss on a construction site was in court today for the first time. Authorities believe Israel Sid shot and killed 51-year-old Thomas Dwayne Banks. The shooting happened last October at the construction site of the new Bibb County Board of Education building. Israel Sid was arrested on the scene. Centerville police say he shot his supervisor, Thomas Dwayne Banks, after a heated argument. Sid was in court today when the judge denied a motion to have the trial moved to a later date. It was an emotional day for the Banks family. They were at the Bibb County Courthouse first thing this morning. Banks was 50 years old when he was gunned down. He leaves behind a daughter, a wife, and a grandson. Jury selection is set for Monday morning. This Sunday marks the 10th anniversary for an unsolved homicide in Tuscaloosa. On August 21st, 2001, Trevor Jones, a young man who had been jogging in the Alberta area, was found shot by the side of the road. Investigators believe Jones was shot by someone driving by. Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker says it doesn't look like Jones was the target, and police believe he was not being followed. If you have any information about the case, call Crime Stoppers and give a confidential tip. The number is 205-752-STOP. Tuscaloosa police officers may no longer offer escorts for funeral services. This comes after Tuscaloosa police officer Trevor Phillips was killed while escorting a funeral procession. In addition to safety concerns for the officers, funeral escorts take almost 5,000 man-hours each year, and police could be held liable if a wreck occurred during the procession. City Council members are expected to vote on this issue next Tuesday. A Bessemer funeral home has lost a lawsuit over an accidental switching of 2 bodies in 2009. The owner of Bessemer Brown Service Funeral Home and an ex-employee accidentally swapped the ID tags of 2 women who were roommates at a nursing home in McCalla. Both of the families received almost $1 million each. In Baldwin County, county commissioners voted to proceed with an $11.95 million damages claim. The claim comes after last April's devastating BP oil spill. It includes millions of dollars in sales tax revenue earmarked for county schools. The school system hired its own attorneys in December to pursue an independent $4.4 million claim. Alabama has released new unemployment rates, and unfortunately, the numbers continue to rise. 10% of people in Alabama are now without jobs, and that according to state officials. The rate has gone up 4 months in a row now. Last year, the rate was at 9.2%. Here's a look at the counties with the highest unemployment rate. Wilcox comes in at just over 23%, Perry with 20.5%, Dallas at 19.9%. The lowest rates were found in Shelby, Coffee, and Pike counties. Hundreds of jobs are leaving Tuscaloosa after the State Department of Mental Health announces massive layoffs. They are slashing 582 jobs. 400 people are being laid off at the Partlow Developmental Center. Bryce Hospital and Taylor Hardin medical facilities are also being affected by the layoffs. State officials blame the loss of federal stimulus money. Other cuts include the department's central office, Grill Memorial Psychiatric Hospital in Montgomery, and Searcy Hospital in Mount Vernon. Florida has a new law that requires those applying for welfare to take a drug test first. And now some Alabama legislatures want to bring that law to Alabama. Senator Scott Beeson introduced a version of Florida's law this year. It will be up for debate during the next regular session in February. Senator Carrie Rich is working on a similar bill that would require welfare applicants to pass drug tests if they have any previous drug or felony charges. Alabama has about 22,800 families currently receiving welfare. Tomorrow is Clean Our Lake Day at Lake Tuscaloosa. It's happening at Binion Creek off Highway 43 and Rock Quarry boat landings. It all gets started at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and runs until 1 in the afternoon. Participants in Clean Our Lakes Day can also enter a raffle. One of the prizes is a signed football by Crimson Tide coach Nick Saban. For more information, you can call 311 in Tuscaloosa or 205-349-0279.